Hello, my feline friends. This is Unikitten. In our last episode, we ran off and joined the UC Vanguard. Oh, wait. We already did that. Anywho, we did go to the recruitment office on Gagarin and spoke to Zendaya. Or Zendaya. Whatever her name is. Since we're a captain already, she asked us to pass out some recruitment flyers and ensure they get hung up this time. I wonder if we had started the UC Vanguard quest line with her, if we would have had a different story and outcome. Oh well, maybe another playthrough. After that, we went to Reliant Medical and spoke to Helena Strickland. She was having a trouble getting her data. It was shipped via carrier and he hasn't arrived yet. And no one could get a hold of him. After some convincing, she was able to get his list of stops. We set out and went to check each stop to see if he's been there or not. We finally found him, and unfortunately he was dead. The data he was supposed to deliver to Helena was also gone. Helena believes her employee, Mr. Maximov, must have stolen the data because her ship was seen leaving the port around the same time as the courier's death, and she hasn't seen or spoken to him since. We caught up to Maximov. Turns out he's innocent. He was tied up. The guy who was orchestrated it all was Stephen Malnado. Stephen made his living by stealing data and then auctioning it off to the highest bidder. We were just in time and caught up to him before he had a chance to sell. After all that mess, we spoke to Lizzie the bartender. She was irritated by all of the hoity-toity clientele that came into her bar, but figured if she wants to stay in business, she better start selling what they want. She told us about a wrecked ship that has shipment of exactly what she's needed. We boarded the ship and enjoyed a nice up and down ride as the grav drive kept turning on and off. We procured her liquor and was paid well. Join me in today's episode where we're going to start the Ryujin quest line. Let's get to it. Ryujin is a corporation on Neon. My coworker stated that he started the quest line but didn't complete it because he thought that the alignment wasn't correct, wasn't in agreement with him. Some of the stuff that they wanted him to do was shady. But I had been informed by someone else that you can do the quests without having to become evil aligned. So to start this, we have to fill out an application. Welcome to Ryujin Industries job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. Work experience. Let's see, we'll do 10 years. How familiar with the products? Not at all. Proficient with computers, medium. What level of education? We'll say we got a master's. Do you have a history of criminal activity? Absolutely not. Your application is now complete. To officially submit your application, please select Submit Application below. Answers may no longer be changed beyond this point. Submit. Thank you for submitting your application. Please report to Imogene Salzo on the operations floor of Ryujin Tower in Neon for your interview. Woohoo! Interview already. Apply today. Alright. What are you looking at? That's a neat little sculpture.
Do admire what Bayu has built for himself here.
Bayu owns this too?
Welcome to Ryujin Industries.
Alright, optional check-in with Lane Garza. Alright. Well, here's Lane. We'll just check in with
You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
I do have some questions.
and hopefully I have some answers.
Can you tell me about Imogene?
Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
What does Ryujin Industries do?
Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech
Ryujin.
industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know.
How are the interviews going?
Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious.
I think I'm ready for that interview.
Good. Let's not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
I can find it myself.
Great.
I'll just walk around
good luck
until
then.
I do.
I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
Alright. 10-year interview at the tower.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
That's why working from home is better.
There's always work to be done.
I hope
Patience.
you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friends can wait outside.
Well,
I'm
gee.
sure they understand. Make sure they understand that in the end, they need you more than you need them. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Why not? Ryujin is the best technology company in the settled systems. I'm just looking to make a few credits. Neuroamps are revolutionary. I want to be a part of what's next. I heard you only hire the best and brightest, so here I am. They're
A
revolutionary.
pretty knowledgeable answer for someone who claimed to have no familiarity with Ryujin and our product lines. You're either a bit too modest or smart enough to put in a little research before coming here. Oh, and only one of those qualities is of any use. I assume you know which one. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
Companies need strong leaders. I'm here to fill that role. I know I could do this job, and I hope to prove it. It's entry level. Anyone can do this job. I wouldn't say qualified as much as I'd say I need this job. I'm not. I'm just winging it here. Is my experience not enough? Let's see. Companies need strong leaders.
Something tells me you aren't joking. I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of character. Natural leadership is a hard quality to find, so be sure to use it to your advantage. How motivated are you to succeed?
I'll go above and beyond to get the job done. It depends on what I'm working toward. I'm just hoping to not get fired. I'll go above and beyond.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Your job. In 5 years, I'll be running this company. Hopefully, I'll have a role in management here. Research and development, I want to play a part in the future of technology. I prefer the complexities of cybersecurity. I doubt I'll ever make it 5 months, let alone 5 years.
In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity, but I hope you enjoy a challenge. The hackers these days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired.
Woohoo!
On a probationary period?
You suck.
Of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terrorbrew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogene Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Alright. Gotta go get coffee. I guess I'm an intern. She didn't tell me what kind she wants. I hope she likes a little bit of coffee with her sugar and milk. So that's the only way to drink coffee. You know what it would have been a really cool quest to do here in Neon is to be on one of the fishing trips.
Hi, thanks for choosing Terrorbrew. What can I get you?
I'm here to pick up an order for Imogene Salzo.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened.
That sucks.
And this is the soulless suit that got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ryujin, just to get replaced by this nobody?
I'm sorry you got fired. Not my problem. All I did was respond to an ad. What happened?
Who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal.
Who is Aluro Chen?
You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularo is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead.
Well, I'm sorry you got fired.
Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business.
Didn't I just say sorry?
Now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
I believe you have grossly misunderstood the situation. If you put the gun down, perhaps we can come to an understanding.
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind, and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
We can work this out. I know it.
No, I have to do this. You don't understand.
I'm highly trained. You attack me, you die.
You can't be that good. Not yet. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Of course.
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage.
Just don't make me regret this.
Well, that was intense. Just out getting coffee.
No worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
I still need to pick up that order. How would they handle it?
Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayou. You know, the very man that runs Neon. They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course.
Alright, well, I still need to pick up that order.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Thanks.
Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Alright. Let's go back. Who said getting coffee was boring?
Even I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
Hello. Got your
I hope
coffee.
that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
It's personal. It won't happen again. I ran into an ex-employee of yours. Maybe I'm just a slow walker. I'm new here and got lost.
A decent excuse, but not the answer I was looking for. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terrorbrew, and before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by. Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now.
Really?
So, congratulations. You've been promoted.
Woohoo!
Not bad for your first day, right?
You were right to talk the situation through, rather than letting it escalate.
Thank you. That better mean I'm getting a raise. Tell me about my new position.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
Why is it confidential?
Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge.
What do you mean by add influence?
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see.
How am I supposed to ensure success?
Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation.
Alright, I'm good.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Alright, I guess we gotta go deliver coffee. Are we gonna find Yuko dead somewhere? I kind of feel like
Keep out
this
of my
quest
way and
line.
I'll keep out of yours.
Hey, you go away, security guy. I didn't even talk to you. But anyway, I kind of feel like we're just gonna find this person has been killed or something. Hey, my dude. Here's your coffee.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terrorbrew it is.
Well, be happy you didn't have to pay for it. Maybe Ryujin should acquire Terrorbrew. I doubt your daily orders are the sole difference between profits. I'd take Twinkle Tea, whatever, over Terrorbrew any day.
Another tea lover to join the ranks. Christine would love to meet you. Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which hopefully won't be often.
I'll deduct them from your pay. I never screw up, so you won't have anything to deduct.
We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Alright, who's next? Hello, my dude? Genevieve?
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
None. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Thanks, Genevieve. Why don't... Oh, there you go. It's like trying to figure out why she didn't have a thingy, but she does. Hello, Alexis.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
I'm not just here for your viewing pleasure.
If only pleasure was the word for it. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
I'll do my best. No promises. I'll do what's necessary. I'm like a ghost. No one will ever catch me. Who is Minister Bayou? What connections do we have with the Freestar Rangers? I'll do my best.
Let's hope your best is good enough.
Alright. Hello, Mr. Cyborg Dude. Why can't I talk to you? Cyborg, why can't I talk to you? There we go. Camden, hey!
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next.
Yes.
Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
So, do you have any spy gadgets? No? Okay. It's good to meet you. The barista said she'd triple check the grind herself.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terrorbrew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Good, my job description certain sounded otherwise. Somehow I don't believe that. How does Ryujin benefit millions of others? What's the bright side of corporate espionage? Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright, back to Imogene. Alright, happy now? I delivered your coffee.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet.
Yeah, sure.
I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
I've been told how much work I could create from them if I'm not careful. The basic theme was don't get caught. I have a feeling I won't be getting along with most of them. It was nice to meet more people in the company.
I'm glad you feel that way. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Celt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
Big mistake on their part. This sounds like a job for Neon or Freestar Security. Celt Corp must be desperate if they resorted to illegal activity.
Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
It's a bit trivial for me, but I suppose I could spare the time. I don't think I can do this. How do I gain access to their computers? What's on the data slate?
Think of it as a lesson that Celt Corp gets to learn the hard way.
How do I gain
That's
access?
up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get the job done around here.
Alright, let's see what
Remember,
I can do.
This is confidential. We can't have anyone at Celt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Thanks. Alright, upload the program at Celt Corp. Ooh, and I got a level 51. Alright. Hope this quest line turns out to give me a good, like, a really good quest reward.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damned missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
Buy enough of our merchandise? Shouldn't be a promotion. What?
Quit staring.
Will you quit staring at me? I don't exactly have any proof that this data actually belongs to Ryujin.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
Alright, computer. Oh, and I gotta use a digipick. Digipick. I'm gonna use a digipick. Alright, upload program. And auto run initiated, uploading search files, executing network, located server, uploading, upload, purging history, purge complete. Got it. Shipping order status. Consolidated mining, status in transit. Consolidated mining, pending approval. Six Sisters mining. Alright. That wasn't interesting at all.
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrorbrew right now.
You do that.
Yeah?
You go get some coffee.
But those ecliptic mercenaries?
Those people could like totally care less that I just uploaded stuff from the computer. Didn't care one bit. Even the UC security, the guy that was there, didn't really care. Just some stranger walked in, went invisible, and walked out, and they didn't even care. Since the last update, all the invisible stuff is a little better than it used to be, so that's a plus. If only they could fix the floor in New Atlantis. I'm not asking for much, just a few things. I guess while I'm asking, I should also ask for ground transportation, like a speed bike or something. I don't know, something like that. Tired of running, my feet hurt.
You're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
Hello, Imogene.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
I know it's
It went well. No incidents to report.
Alright, I'll get on it.
Do you mind if I call you Jenny or something?
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift.
You guys are really
The
open
cleaner
about
your
that.
work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
Of course. I get it. Clean work equals maximum payout.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Framing? I'm ready for what's next. Framing? I don't recall arts and crafts being in part of my job description.
And I'd argue that arts and crafts is exactly what we do here, just on a much higher level. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Akila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Where do I need to leave this
The
evidence?
inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it.
Where are the do's and don'ts of this
We
assignment?
want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Akila City.
Laredo's hands are gonna look pretty dirty.
Oh, the best part is we don't even have to fabricate this information. We're just exposing what Laredo would rather keep hidden.
I see.
Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that will cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Alright. I guess I gotta plant a slate of evidence. As long as it's stuff he did do, then it's not that bad. Because, you know, if he did it, he should be punished for it. Travel to Akila City.
You would think that deadly predators would have driven off settlers. Humans. We can be so stubborn.
You are right, we can be. So I was kind of running around Akila City the other day, and there are a few side quests in here that I had not seen before. I did not take them because I wanted you guys to see them, but we're gonna do a side quest mission video where we do some of them.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. That's crime over there.
Okay.
The floor's downstairs.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna sneak into this door behind you. It's a good thing most people don't ever turn around. Digipick, be nice. I mean, you didn't hear that door open? That whoosh? Now here's the computer. Announcements. Mind your security training. To all from Human Resources Management. This is a reminder to all employees that security training is mandatory and must be completed by the end of the month. That reminds me, I got some stuff I gotta do for work that was supposed to be done like 2 months ago. Oops. Quarterly. From leadership. As you should all be aware, our quarterly meeting is fast approaching. Attendance is not mandatory, but secure connections are required. We encourage anyone who wishes to join to contact IT to confirm their setup is secure. Yeah, I guess my quarterly meeting's coming up too. Gonna get some food, free food. See, my company knows how to get us interested in coming into the office. From Public Relations. We know the press has recently reached out to several members of our staff. Should you be contacted, please reach out to Public Relations representative before responding in order to avoid any unforeseen repercussions. Alright. Hello. Another? I think it's I gotta get into this box. So many digipicks. You're using up my stash. I just finally started to get it built up again. I guess when I first started the missions, Imogene did give me 3 digipicks. So that was nice. But I think I'm going to need more than just 3 digipicks. I'm gonna break into it just so I can leave the slate. For crying out loud. That guy didn't even care. Oh, hi, lady. Goodbye. Bye, people. Thanks. Hi, Andreja. Are you happy with me or mad at me at the moment? You're not cursing me, so you're not quite angered yet. So far, not too bad. Wonder what the 3rd mission is that made my coworker say nope.
These are such a gift.
They are.
Your enemies might disagree.
Just wait until I get all 24 of them. Hello, Imogene.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
It is. Everything's set. The deal should be ours.
Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
And that is? I am ready for whatever's next. I think I've more than proven myself by now. I'm always up for a challenge. Aren't I legally allowed some sort of break? I think I've proved myself by now.
It's a decent start, but we'll see. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon.
But
Either
I
look the
have
part
several.
and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
You're stifling my creativity. What do you need the keycard for?
We just need some easy access to competitor security. Sometimes obtaining a legitimate form of access is preferred over brute forcing it.
Any suggestions on getting the keycard?
A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap.
Alright, let's get started.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
I got people, they'll bail me out. I get a free phone call, don't I? Ooh, I should put on my pretty dress. I don't think I have a security uniform. If I did, I think I probably sold it a while ago. So we're gonna wear my sari and hope that whoever we meet likes girls. Apparently, the option thing didn't count with me wearing my sari. That's okay. I'll still look nice. I think my sari has persuasion skills on it anyway. I should take some.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Well, you know, Ron Hope was pretty shady, so I don't think he really cares. I guess you weren't following me.
Business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand,
I
most
think
of it is legal.
Andresia! What the hell? For crying out loud, Andresia! What the hell is wrong with you? She just lost her ever-loving mind. Alright. Nope. We're not even in the door and you're just gonna start shooting? Think I'm gonna have to leave her at the ship. At least for this one. Oh, do I have to have that talk with her again? I do. Alright. Hope Tech people might be mad at me because the last time I was there, I got into it with their boss and I killed their boss.
I was hoping you'd show up soon.
Hi, Jenny.
Is it done?
It is. Everything's all set. Deals should be ours.
Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Think I've proven myself by now.
It's a decent start, but we'll see. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
Alright, let's get started.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
This time we're gonna leave Andreja in the ship. Since my sorry didn't work, maybe if I went to the suit shop on Hope Town or somewhere.
Interested in? Welcome back. Can I interest you in it? I'm always stocked up on neurons.
Do you have any suits? Power suit, sleek suit. Let's see which one. Ugly. Ugly. Uglier. Well, let's go with uglier. Thanks, my dude.
Bye-bye.
Alright, that counted. Gotta wear the ugly suit. Alright, traveling to Hope Tech. Then we're gonna fast travel there and then leave Andreja in the ship. Or at least tell her to wait outside. That should work. We'll tell her to wait outside. Alright, Andreja, you're gonna have to wait here.
Hello, excellent to see you. You will be lost without me, but as you wish.
Bye-bye.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I don't want to talk to you, Mr.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, citizens.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here. We'd be dust, except for the factory.
That would be why they're all mad. But, I mean, he was a loser. You don't want a loser running your company, do you? Oh. Instantly gonna shoot at me, huh? I think I'm gonna try to reset outside and see if there's another way I can sneak in. Because they're really mad at me. And she said no deaths, so we gotta figure that out. I don't think she understands the level of people hate me right now. Okay, since I have to start that over again so I can get in there without people just automatically shooting at me, I'm going to pause the video, get back to where we're getting ready to walk in, and then start the video back up. Welcome back, my feline friends. So, no matter what, I could not actually get past anybody without them shooting at me.
Need help with something?
However, I was able to just run past everybody shooting at me, and the guy will talk to me. So, we got that anyway. I have a huge favor to ask you. I need to borrow your security key card.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not big on doing favors for people I don't know.
Look, I don't have time for details, but it's an emergency. My job is on the line here. I really need this favor.
I'm not sure what kind of emergency would require me to hand over a security key card to a citizen.
I'm a ranger. Let's talk this over. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
I see. Come on, I wouldn't joke about a situation like this.
Suppose you aren't some common street trash.
Yeah, I'm a full-blooded ranger. And a captain with the UC. Give me what I want, or you'll never get rid of me.
You really don't have anything better to do?
No, I don't.
Right, take it.
Thank you.
You better be quick.
Thanks. Alright, well, at least that went well. And yay for fast travel. Although I do think I left Andreja sitting on the spaceport. Sorry, Andreja. I'll have to go back and get her some other time, if she didn't already make her way back on ship. Alright. Hope tech people hate me. Got it. Don't go to them for parts for my ship. They will sabotage it. Jenny! How's it going?
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
I do. Here's the key card. Like taking candy from a baby. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Here's the key card.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. And your timing couldn't be better.
I'm ready for anything. I hope this is a real challenge. My skills are languishing. I'm always ready to screw over the competition. I'm still questioning the legality of this job.
You may as well question the entire corporate world at that point. Just think of what we do here as standard business practices. This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astral Lounge here in Neon.
All I need are the details. Dealing with people in social space isn't really my thing. The Astral Lounge sounds exciting. What's the significance of the Astral Lounge? So I'll be in Benjamin Bayou's territory.
Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him.
All I need is the details.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Consider it done. Sounds like someone needs to be fired. Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies, what are these companies?
Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Consider it done.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their financial manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Read the dossier so I say all the right things. Got it. I'll memorize every line. Reading, I'll be fine on my own. Can you give me a breakdown on Zola's and Arthur's dossiers?
I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive, runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and Quantum Synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality.
If she's into innovation and quality, she should be working here.
She's considered it, but she's next in line to be CEO over at Quantum. If she came here, she'd have to deal with stiff competition. As for her talking points, the key things to remember are Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision.
How is Infinity the cheap vision of
Infinity
Ryujin?
Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut costs on quality. You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year.
If Infinity is a follower, do they have an original products of their own?
They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grab drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want.
Why does Infinity Ltd lack clear vision?
Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years. Plus, it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there.
Alright, I think I've got it all that.
Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher.
Got it.
Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends.
I'd love to get some of his thoughts on what constitutes acceptable risk. Sounds like a corporation would be lucky to have him. I don't know much about financial talk.
It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic. Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that.
Alright, I think I have everything I need to know. How do we know so much about Infinity's profits versus our own? Why are Arthur's talking points trying to steer him toward Ryujin?
We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal.
Why are Arthur's talking points trying to steer him toward Ryujin?
Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering.
Alright, I think I have everything I need to know.
Sounds like you're ready then.
I am.
I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation.
Read the dossier so I say all the right things. Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
Sounds like that meeting's going to be chaos. Swapping the presentation will make Infinity look incompetent. How did you manage to get this presentation in the first place? How do I get access to swap Nina's presentation? It'll make Infinity look incompetent.
Exactly. And that incompetence will be enough for them to further question this deal. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Got it, I'm ready. The only news you'll be hearing is how that deal fails miserably. What if I'm not really into suits? Why do I need to dress appropriately? I bought a suit already, actually. Got it, I'm ready.
I bet you are. Just remember to keep a low profile. Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Alright, let's see what this suit looks like. Ew. It's so ugly. You gotta be kidding me, making me wear this ugly thing. Notable relationships, none. Self-made man. Personality, charismatic and friendly. Enjoys talking to people. Stickler for facts and details. Driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Talking points. Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher and produced a higher quality product. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compare to Ryujin's. Ryujin Industries provides financial security. Got it. Zola. Notable relationships. Dahlia Edisa, mother, retired, CFO, Inception Technologies. Imani Edesa, sister, public relations, Centauri Mills. Personality, narcissistic, obsessed with public perception. Appreciation for professionalism in manner and appearances. Drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new. Quality is key. Strong dislike to be associated with anything less. Talking points. Infinity Ltd. is the cheap version of Ryujin Industries. Infinity is a follower, not a leader, when it comes to innovation. Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization. Praise quantum synergies if the opportunity is presented. Got it.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op.
I guess at least we're not having this at Madame Sauvage's.
Back off.
Hi, Zola.
Came dressed to impress.
I did.
Here on business or just out to escape?
A little bit of both. Business, of course.
I could tell from the look of that suit, you are dressed to impress. I doubt the people we are meeting will look half as good.
You must have business with Ryujin. Someone's sure out to impress you if you're at the Astral Lounge. Who do you work for? You must have business with Ryujin.
Ryujin Industries. A good guess since we are here in Neon, but no. Infinity Ltd.
A deal with Infinity Ltd? That sounds risky.
Risky, you say? By all means. Enlighten me.
Infinity Ltd is the cheap version of Ryujin Industries.
Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for that insight.
You're welcome. Alright. Where are you, Arthur? You must be upstairs. Hey there, Arthur.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
You look quite the businessman yourself. The Astral Lounge never fails to impress. Speaking of business, I'd like to talk to you. You look quite the businessman yourself.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well dressed as yourself. You either got great taste or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you?
No. And I'd hate for anyone to think so.
Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
To compare, Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher, quality included. Infinity spends most of their fiscal year in the red. I'm surprised Infinity can even afford the bill here. I thought you were in the business of making money, not losing it. To compare...
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Alright, bye-bye. Alright, now to switch out the presentation.
Private sector. Now that.
Aw, it's Digipics. There we go. Alright. Back to Imogene.
Yeah?
Think we successfully sabotaged those meetings.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet
A lot of running around with this quest. Go here, go there, back and forth. Hiya, Jenny.
Ready to report?
I am.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Piece of cake.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior level ops would start to show their cracks.
Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
Yay. Thank you for the bonus. I'll put the credits to good use. Who's Lyndon? Our bonus is common? Thanks for the bonus.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good and there'll be more where that came from.
I wish my
But no
company in
rest
real
for the
life
weary
gave
of Ryujin.
bonuses.
We've got a decent backlog of assignments and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
Let's hear what's next on the agenda.
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain.
Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
You're just teaching them a lesson? Sounds like overkill to me. Is this the Celt Corp assignment? What did this competitor do to upset Ryujin?
Let's just say we don't tolerate theft or smear campaigns against us. If you want to steal in this industry, you better not get caught. And if you want to tarnish our good name, you better be ready for repercussions.
Is this like Celt Corp assignment?
Not quite. When you uploaded that virus onto Celt Corp's network, that was a warning intended to slow down their internal productivity. Celt Corp suffered the effects of that silently, although I guarantee they endured some serious client complaints. This assignment is about making our target look completely negligent in the public eye.
Sounds like overkill.
A heavy hand is often needed to make sure we get our point across. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits.
Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
Alright, I'll get the job. Gross negligence sounds like people could get hurt.
You're not wrong. Believe me, we don't take these assignments lightly. They're also one of few that Masako herself needs to sign off on, and only our most trusted operatives receive them.
You just need to plant the ARC and avoid detection. Our technicians will handle the rest, and they're instructed to avoid as much harm as possible.
Oh, I gotta go back to Hope Tech? Oh my gosh, those people hate me. They're not gonna let me get anywhere near there. Suppose I should have done this quest line before the ranger one that led to Hope Tech's downfall, but nobody told me. Well, let's see how far we can get here in Hope Tech. Probably not far.
I don't want to hear it.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead. Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Maybe I can just like run through again like I did before. Because they didn't follow me. So rude. And it's not like the security people lost their job if Hope Tech goes under. And the one employee saw everything that Ron Hope did, so I don't know why they'd be mad at me. I just proved that he was doing some shady shit that needed to stop. And he attacked me. I didn't attack him first. He came after me first. Apparently, on...
Stop in the name of the law!
Oh, really?
Ian, hold it right there! You're under arrest!
I'll pay the fine.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
Seriously? Asshole. Let me out! Oh. Alright, sorry. I thought I was inside. Well, anyway, that, I guess, didn't turn out too badly. Alright, my feline friends. We're gonna end episode here. And please like and subscribe, and we'll conclude this quest line in our next episode. Have a great evening.